everyone. This is Dale Howard, the Director of Education for Progility. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our Progility On Demand webinar series on tips and tricks for using Microsoft Project more effectively. In this first set of tips and tricks, we will show you how to customize the Quick Access Toolbar in your own copy of Microsoft Project. Microsoft intends for users to customize the Quick Access Toolbar with their favorite commands. Notice, though, that the default location of the Quick Access Toolbar is in the upper left corner of the application window, hiding up there in plain sight so that nobody can find it. So allow me to demonstrate how to customize the Quick Access Toolbar with our Progility recommended set of commands. To begin the process, click the File tab, and then in the Backstage, click the Options tab. In the Project Options dialog, click the Quick Access Toolbar tab. Notice there's a list on the left that displays popular commands, as indicated by the Choose Commands From selection. On the right, you see the list of commands that have already been added to the Quick Access Toolbar. To begin adding commands to the Quick Access Toolbar, first select the command below which you want to add your first command. Then I recommend as a best practice that you click the Choose Command From Pick list and select All Commands. This offers you the full complement of all commands available in Microsoft Project. Now let me show you a trick. To quickly locate the command that you're interested in adding to the Quick Access Toolbar, select any command in the list on the left, and then begin typing the first few letters of the command name. It took me right to the New File command, which is the first command I want to add. And notice it added New File immediately below the Save command. Then go ahead and click any command again and begin typing the name of the command of interest. I'm interested in the Open command, so I'll go ahead and add it to the list on the right. And then again, select any command on the left and begin typing the first few letters of the command of interest. The one I'm interested in is Close File, so I'll go ahead and add it to the list on the right. If you scroll all the way to the top of the list of commands, you will discover that there's an unusual command named Separator. If you add the Separator command to the Quick Access Toolbar, this will insert a vertical line that serves as a separator that organizes your commands into groups of commands. So I'd like to organize these first 4 commands into their own group. So I'll select Separator, and then I'll click Add. Once you've gotten a group of commands added, you may need to move them into a different order. For example, the Save command, I'd really like to move it below the Open command so that I have New File, Open, Save, and Close File. So I'll select the Save command, and then I'll click the Move Down button, and there, that moves it into position. So let's go ahead and add a few more commands to the Quick Access Toolbar. I'd also like to add Zoom Entire Project, so we'll add it to the list on the right. And then after that, I'd like another Separator, so we'll add that. And then the last button I'd like to add to the Quick Access Toolbar is named Scroll to Task. So there you have it, our Progility recommended list of commands that you should add to your Quick Access Toolbar. Now, once you've collected your commands of interest, your favorite or most commonly used commands on the Quick Access Toolbar, We do also recommend that you select the Show Quick Access Toolbar below the ribbon checkbox. This action will move the Quick Access Toolbar from the far upper left corner, where it's not very easy to see, to a position immediately below the ribbon where it's right there, easy to see and access. Once you're finished, go ahead and click the OK button. Here's our completed Quick Access Toolbar with all of the commands that I added. Here's that original group of 4, a couple printing commands, undo, redo, linking commands, the little assign resources dialog button, 4 zoom commands, and the scroll to task command. This slide shows you all of the commands that I just added to my own Quick Access Toolbar. Please pause the video now and use the information on this slide to customize the Quick Access Toolbar in your own copy of Microsoft Project. In this second set of tips and tricks, we will show you how to right-click here, there, and everywhere. During my 20-plus years of using Microsoft Project, I can tell you that I've picked up a bunch of right-clicking tricks. I've found by experience that right-clicking can save time when accessing almost any command because you don't need to constantly switch between different ribbons. So here in this Gantt chart view, let me show you a few of the right-clicking tricks that I like to use. If you right-click on any column header, you have options on the shortcut menu to insert a new column or to hide an existing column. In the upper left corner of the screen is the little Select All button. Most people don't notice it. Here's one of my absolute favorite right-clicking tricks. If you right-click on the Select All button, Microsoft Project displays the list of commonly used tables or sets of columns. I can select Cost to see all of the cost columns, right-click again, choose Work to see all of the work-related columns, right-click again, go back to the default entry table. If I right-click on any task or block of tasks, the shortcut menu will show me a couple interesting items. If you're using the professional version of Microsoft Project, you'll see the Inactivate Task item, which allows you to cancel an unneeded task. But one of the most interesting items is this one, Assign Resources. If I select Assign Resources, Microsoft Project displays our little friend, the Assign Resources dialog. Over on the far left side of the screen is an area known as the View bar. If you right mouse click on the View bar, Microsoft Project displays the list of the most commonly used views. I could navigate to the Task Usage view. Right-click again. Let's go back to the Gantt chart view. Down at the very bottom of the Microsoft Project application window is an area known as the Status bar. If you right-click on the Status bar, you see all of the different items that you can display on the status bar or hide them if you don't want to see them. If you are like me and you get frustrated by constantly seeing that new task mode notification every time you open a project, you can deselect it. Look, I've already deselected it. I got tired of that long ago. One of my absolute favorite tricks is right-clicking anywhere in the white or gray part of the Gantt chart pane, because at the bottom you see two choices, Show Timeline and Show Split. If you select Show Timeline, Microsoft Project displays the Gantt with Timeline view, Gantt chart in the bottom pane, Timeline view in the top pane. You can right mouse click in the timeline pane you have the option to deselect Show Timeline. If you right-click anywhere in the white or gray part of the Gantt chart pane, you can select the Show Split item. Microsoft Project refers to this view as the Task Entry view, consisting of the Gantt chart in the top pane, Task Form in the bottom pane. If you right-click anywhere in the Task Form pane, the shortcut menu shows you the list of details. A set of details is a set of columns and fields. I currently have the work details selected, so I can see the overtime work column and intentionally plan overtime work. But if you want to display the default set of details, choose Resources and Predecessors. You can right-click in either pane and deselect Show Split to take you back to the regular Gantt chart view. Has this webinar generated interest in our services and solutions? If so, please contact Sarah Howard using the contact information shown on this slide. Also, don't forget to visit our website and our blog page as well. Thanks for watching our on-demand webinar today.